people, I'm glad to have you back on my channel. How you doing? I hope everything is splendid. And I am MODUPE Oyekami. Still on the matter, how can we reduce or eradicate domestic violence in marriage? With me today is a beautiful woman who has passed through domestic violence in marriage. Though she's divorced, but I'm having her with me because I want her to share her experience so we can all learn and look before we leap to reduce and eradicate domestic violence in marriage. Because all we are here to do on this platform is to make this thing called marriage work. Can we meet you, ma'am?
Hajia Zainab Muhammad Maji.
Nice to meet you, ma'am. Yeah, as we discussed earlier on, you were once married and you're out of it.
Yeah.
So were you introduced to your ex or you met him yourself? Because sometimes where we meet our spouse matters a lot.
I met him myself.
Okay.
I met him on my way home from a friend's place.
Okay.
It all started like, hello young lady, can I have just a few minutes of your time? And I gave him a few minutes, we exchanged number, and that was how the whole thing started.
So how long did you court with your ex and how comes you didn't discover who this guy was?
We courted for a year and 8 months, and you know, like our tribe, we Northerners, he comes to your house in the evening or afternoon, whenever he feels like, or maybe anytime he feels like he wants to see you, he comes to your place and spend an hour or two, or maybe take you shopping, and that's all. So if it continues for 10 years, you never know the real, like the true color of that person. You can't know it. So that was how he kept coming. We spend an hour or two talking about studies, like planning the marriage and all that, politics and the rest. So
yeah, sometimes you drove out. And
sometimes yes, we go shopping, and that's all. The highest like time we've spent together, like the longest, is 3 to 4 hours.
wow.
So if you don't stay with somebody for long, you can't know that there are some characters the person will definitely hide from you. You understand?
Yes.
You can't see some like other parts of that person, that particular person.
Did you make out time to do your findings about this guy, to know more about him?
Then the only thing that matters was, okay, I've known this person for some time. He has been coming to see me. He's a nice person, and his friends will never tell you the kind of person he is. Because they wouldn't want to spoil his marriage. He's there for marriage. He's not there for like boyfriend, girlfriend thing. He came to, when he was like, I want to marry you. At the very beginning. I want to marry you. I've been searching for a wife, and here comes the perfect woman for me. I want to marry you. So it has been about marriage, like from the beginning. So they wouldn't want to tell you that this is the kind of person he is, or he's violent, he's this, he's that. They will only tell you that he's a good person. He can take care of you. That's all.
And throughout the time you were courting, you did not notice the aggressive part of him? As in, to even know that this guy is violent in nature?
He never showed me like anything, like I never suspected it. He was so gentle, so calm, so quiet. Whenever he's with me, he's like very, very calm, and I was very comfortable around him. I never thought it's going to be like that.
So when and how did this issue of violence crawl into the marriage?
The whole thing started after marriage.
Okay.
Let's say 6-7 months after marriage. It started verbally. It started abusing me verbally. So after a year and some months, he started beating me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And it continued like that?
Yes. At a point, it became like a daily routine. You understand?
Yeah.
Maybe when he gets angry from outside, he comes back to the house, he will just transfer the aggression, like transfer the anger on you. And if you keep quiet, it's like, okay, Karen and Ikena, you don't want to say anything, I'm talking to you and you're quiet. And if you answer him, you'll be like, okay, you're insulting me, things again, you are tweaking for him back you. So that was,
you've grown wings.
You've grown wings. So if you keep quiet, you still would escape
the beating.
The beating. And if you say something or try to explain yourself, he will still beat you. So, and then I was very young and naive. At first I was like, how will a man insult me and I'll keep quiet? But when the whole thing started getting worse and worse, I sat myself down and I said to myself, Zainab, study this man, you're no longer a kid, at least you've been in this whole thing for 2 years now. Study this man. Stop answering him. Try to like avoid anything that will get him angry. But he's just violent in nature. He's naturally violent. That's it.
Were your parents aware of the situation, and what was their reactions?
My dad, may his soul rest in peace. He wasn't happy at all. I'm the only child of my parents, and no parent would want such thing to happen to their child. You understand? My dad was like, okay, in the first place, he wasn't in support of the marriage. He was not in support. So it was like, Abubadole Bunny is not by force. You didn't tell me when you came here for my daughter, you didn't tell me you needed a punching bag. So if you know you can't take care of her, if you know you can't just be good, return her back to us. It's not by force. Moreover, I was not in support. She got married to you at a very tender age. I wanted her to finish her studies, but based on the pressure and everything from family and friends, I decided to just give this girl to you. So if you know you can't take care of her, if you know this will not stop, bring her back. Well, my mom, you know mom.
Definitely. She will not want you back.
That he's going to change. Let's give him some time and pray. He's going to change. But mind you, you can never change a grown-up person. You can never change a grown-up person. You can only like sit down, check where the whole thing is coming from, your mistake is, and try to like blend and avoid it, but you can never change it. That is it. So my mom was like, he will change, because she wants me to just remain there. No mother will want her child to get married and come back home. Yeah. The only thing she will tell you is he happily. I've been with your dad for over 40 years and Nima happily niki, so be patient. That's the only thing she told me.
But as time goes on, you cannot just go.
I stayed in the marriage, remained in the marriage for 7 years. 7 whole years, but at the end of the day, I just had to leave. I left the marriage. Parents need you alive. Friends and family need you alive. Your kids need you, so just had to leave.
So now, from your experience now, what can you say to the young ladies out there that are about to fall victim of domestic violence? How can they go about it from what you've passed through?
Most importantly, don't rush into marriage. Do not rush into marriage. Don't get married because your friends are getting married. Don't get married because you've come of age. And try your very best to study the person you're getting married to. Know him. Know him very well. And get him angry.
I love that.
Yeah. Get him angry and just see his reaction. If he's violent, you know. If he's not, you know. Just get him, push him to the wall. Get him angry.
Press him.
Press him.
To
Just bring the anger out. Bring it out of him and see his reaction. If he is violent, you know. And do not ignore it. If he's violent, don't ignore it. Don't just feel like, okay, I've known this person for a long time. If I leave him or if he leaves me, will I get another person? I won't get another person, or what will people say? Everybody has lived their own life to live. You're not living someone else's life. It's your life. So if he's not there, another person will come. Someone is there out there waiting for him to leave you. Like someone is ready to take you in, like treat you as his queen, care for you, pamper you and all that. If one person does not value you, another person does.
Wow. 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 Thank you for sharing your experience with us so that we can all learn, so that we look before we leap. And Nadia, do you know you are still beautiful, you are still young, radiant, strong, and lovely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I still wish you a man that will love you for who you are, that will take care of you, that will love you like a child. That's my prayer for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's Aja Zainab coming here to share our own experience with us. What I brought for you today is look before you leap. And that's just what she said as she was sharing her experience. She said, try to know this person, try to know yourselves before the marriage. Not going into the marriage before you now try to see that this guy is a beast and I cannot cope and you want to go out. No, try to know him better. Try to know yourselves better before going into the marriage. Not just assuming this guy is good, is lovely, is handsome and all that. Is taking good care of me, I can receive more care, then go into the marriage. No. And I believe you've learned and you've picked your own lesson from this interaction today. Join me next time on this platform. And as I said, look before you leap. Bye.